I'm Carrie Beck with Curriculum Connection and How to Teach Writing. Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about a program that I've just discovered. It's been out for a while, all about spelling. Excellent spelling program. Actually, you can even be teaching reading as you use this spelling program. There are so many phonetic helps and tips in this spelling program that I think it's an easy way to teach both spelling and reading. But we're going to talk about it more about spelling and how you can use it. It's specifically it's encouraged in lots of programs, but IEW suggests using it with their Primary Arts of Language writing program, and they feel like it is a perfect spelling program to begin with. I'm just going to talk to you about level 1. As you progress through all the levels, I think there's 7 levels, you'll be doing the same type of techniques. But this is the teacher's manual. After I explain this, I'm going to show you what some of the resources are that you would get in your interactive kit. Obviously, they're going to give you a table of contents, give you a quick overview, and then the first 12 pages are really about how you use this to teach your children spelling. Let me read you something that I think is very true to what this program is. Did you know that 100 years after the last wagon went over the Oregon Trail, you can still see the wagon ruts? Now that's a well-worn path. This is what we want for our students. Permanently ingrained learning. The All About Spelling program won't give your students time to forget anything. Continual review is so important. Each day's lesson begins with a review of the previous material, and you won't have to remember to do it because it's all written down here. You as the teacher can just follow along with the daily review. We will keep treading that path until it is as permanent as the Oregon Trail, and you and your students will see the effects years from now. That's what I think All About Spelling is. It is a spelling program that continues to build on top of each other, but it also continues to review the previous lessons. Now that's what I would call really learning how to spell well. All right? And it's really designed to use a lot of areas. Your visual, obviously the children are going to be able to see the letters. The visual, because they're going to hear you saying words and letters. And then we have several little kinesthetic tools that you can use as well for those tactile kids. It tells you how to organize all the resources, but let's just skip on over to lesson 1. Step 1, the first 26 phonograms. There's always something at the top that tells you the objective. In this lesson, your student will learn the sounds of the first 26 phonograms. You will need phonograms cards 1 through 26 and a progress chart. So it tells you exactly what materials. It tells you what to do ahead of time, and all this says is just become familiar with the basic phonograms. Well, you probably know the 26 letters, so it shouldn't be too hard. It gives you an evaluation at the beginning, which normally later on is going to be like a review of the lessons prior. It's going to say new teaching. It's going to tell you what not to forget. It's going to tell you how to teach the phonograms. Goes all the way down, step by step, how to use each of the pieces, and then reinforcement at the end. All right, let's just skip on over. Let's go to step 7, the short I. In this lesson, your student will learn words containing the short I. Remember, it tells you what to do with your tiles. Then it gives you your review and a little activity to do. New teaching tells you exactly how to teach that. And then, we're talking, I will dictate a word and you will spell it using the letter tiles. You just read what it says. There's no real prep work with this particular program, but yet it is something that will be phenomenal with your children as they learn to spell. More new teaching on the word card, spell on paper, and then reinforcement, more words. So every lesson is going to be set up just like that. And then in the back, we do have some appendixes. It tells you the scope and sequence. It gives you all the phonograms that are taught in level 1. And then it gives you the procedure for spelling with the tiles that I'll show you in a minute. The words taught in level 1, so you've got a whole listing of alphabetical words that are taught in this level. All right? And it does the same thing, levels 2 and level 3 and so forth. Let's talk about the pieces that go with this, that really sort of the glue that holds it all together. You've been hearing me talk about phonograms. This is a disc where you can hear the pronunciation of all the phonograms that they will learn in this level, level 1. And you would get one with each of the levels. All right? These are letter tile magnets. I can pull it out, but they're just little magnets that you can pull apart. You can see how they're all like this. Then We've got our directions. Those magnets are for our color tiles. This is laminated. You'll cut all of this up and you will put each one of these letter tiles on one of these magnets. They go on into more phonograms and blends, that type of thing that you'll cover here. And so those are all, you need to prep that before you actually use them. And then we have our student packet. Our student packet has a phonogram chart, tokens, phonogram cards, sound cards, key cards, word cards, progress chart, and completion certificate. So first of all, you're going to have your phonogram cards. These are cards that you will actually, this perforated, you'll pull it apart, and on the back is sort of the teacher cheat sheet. You will need to buy some sort of card box, and these are your dividers. And you can see phonogram card reviews, phonogram cards mastered, phonogram cards for future lessons. And they're color-coded yellow, so all of these yellow cards will go in there. The next ones are for red. Red are sound cards, all right? And you've got sound cards, nothing on the back, but you've got sound cards, and it tells you to dictate the sounds I, I, and E. Keywords, igloo, ivory, radio. Your student writes I. So you've got the card, but you've got all the directions on how to do it in your teacher's manual. So you have your green cards, and then we have our word cards that are, those are red, these are green. I don't know my colors. So we have all of these, and then at the end we also have our progress chart. All right, so they can color in. This is really a mastery program. There is no reason to go to the next lesson if they don't master this one. All right, so this allows you to chart the progress of your students. All right, and this is passing level 1, and then you actually get a certificate that you can give your students as well. So we have all sorts of neat little tools that we can add on or pull all of this together. All About Spelling is a great program, especially in those primary years, to really solidify those reading phonograms with writing and with spelling. So I would really recommend it. If you want to read more about it, or if you want to get your own copy, just use the link that's on this website. You can grab All About Spelling, the teacher manual, and the student packet together, and then this interactive kit comes separately. Once you buy one of these interactive kits with all the tools and manipulatives, you only need one of those. And so you don't need to buy that for level 2 and 3. You just need to buy it the first time. Hope that helps you decide if this is a good fit for your family. My name is Carrie Beck, CurriculumConnection.net and HowToTeachWriting.com, and I'll talk to you on the next video review.